E aí galera, tudo beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Gabriel novamente. E hoje nós vamos estar vendo o trailer que foi feito da Control Rework, gente. Que foi postado ontem à noite e já pegou mais de 2.600.000 visualizações em 14 horas. Então, pelo visto, o trailer tá brabo mesmo. Minha voz pode estar um pouquinho ruim, mas minha garganta tava um pouquinho ruim também. Mas então, bora lá. Vou colocar as legendas pra gente poder traduzir, pera aí. Cadê português? Português. Aqui, português. Nossa, pera aí, que a qualidade do vídeo tá bem ruinzinha. Acho que agora tá melhor. O que é isso, cara? Opa, olha os olhos.
Get the control fruit.
Assuma o controle. Tá. Eu acho que isso aí vai atrasar control.
Destroy them.
Destrua-os. Nossa! Os caras estão literalmente se deparando com os ADMs do jogo.
Leave, Zeolus. Control belongs to the Red Army.
Not a chance. It's
Tá,
ours.
eles estão...
Have it your way.
Estão discutindo pela control. O que é esse cara? Oh, abriu
What the?
o laboratório. Isso é um laboratório? Gente, ainda vai ter um rework muito fácil desse? Meu Deus. Tá bom, esse mano aí desceu.
Almost done.
Quase pronto. Deu um anúncio aqui, gente, perdão. Tá bom. Eita. Olha, eu acho que esse cara vai rodar dentro enquanto os ADMs estão ali brigando.
Done.
Feito. Ô, louco!
Whoa.
Eita, olha a coisa
Incredible.
bonita!
Son?
Filho,
What are you
o que
doing
você tá
here?
fazendo aqui?
Out of my way.
Saia da minha frente.
Stop. Don't do this.
Não faça isso. Oh! Que justiça! Tá fazendo isso hoje? Não, ele vai comer a contra. Fudeu. Agora eles estão pistola com esse cara.
Too late.
Tarde demais? Eita! Olha a área zona na control.
Weak.
Fraco. Fraco, né? Quero ver. Eita, olha os blocos. Nossa! Olha as adagas! As adagas que foi mostrada! Nossa! Pô, não quero admitir, esse cara da contra ele é bom, só que ele tá tomando pau pra ele. Fica assim insano, velho. Eita! Hã? Eita! O que é isso? Oxi!
What the?
Mas... Ah! Que isso? Nossa senhora! Eita! Olha o que
That one. What? Control fruits stolen?
Foi roubada.
Huh?
Eita, vai chegar aviso pra todo mundo de que a Control foi roubada.
Control, huh?
Eita,
Interesting.
que é esse cara? Olha, o cara é Gravity da Rumbly.
I give Uzoth one job and he fails?
Ele tá bravo com os outros, gente.
Sir, where are you going?
Silence.
Nossa senhora, ele tá bravo mesmo.
My lord.
Eita, o Reagindo. Meu Deus. Vai todo mundo atrás desse cara agora, não é possível.
Oh my god, did y'all just peep that insane trailer? Holy! Oh my god. Belku cooked. Everything in that trailer was peak. Me and Uzoth got pieced up by the new control box. Man, we got sauced up. Oh yeah, my voice acting was a bit chopped, but nah, that video carried everything. It looks like bloxfruits is starting to add more lore to the game because at the end of the trailer itself as well.
Ah, então ele vai ficar no lugar do Lau. Gente, se a Control estiver no mesmo nível do trailer, a gente não vai conseguir matar esse boss, não. Porque olha isso. A Control fez um negócio lá que eu não sei o que é, que partiu todo mundo. Se ela estiver assim no jogo, não vai ter ninguém que consiga superar esse boss, não. Vamos continuar aqui o vídeo.
We got My Game 43, aka Redhead. He got mad at Uzoth. Then we got Rip Indra. He got mad at me. And we got some new faces as well. Yeah, this is about to be crazy. That was peak. Alright, and now let's get into what you guys have been really waiting for. The Control Rework. Being able to reshape the battlefield by cutting, creating, and manipulating the space itself is what the rework is all about. And that's exactly what I'm about to show y'all right now, so let's get it. Outside of the domain, the fruit's still gonna feel threatening, but still kind of limited. These daggers can temporarily be summoned and used as deadly blades. Let me show you right now. Okay, so these are the M1.
O quê? Vai dar pra usar fora do domínio também? Gente, os caras estão bufando a Control de forma absurda.
Outside of the domain, and when you use them outside of the domain, they still behave like typical weapon M1s or like mythical fruit M1s. Plus they look fire. Just peep the animation, peep the VFX. Yeah, that's cold. Next up, we get the X move outside of the domain. The player dashes to the enemy to stun them and then throws their dagger back towards the enemy with an automatic slashing effect. It also disassembles whoever is hit and reassembles them further away from you. Tell me that's not gas. Alright, now we have the C move outside of the domain. You throw your dagger in a spinning motion, cutting down enemies and certain objects in your path. It also returns to you like a boomerang while pulling your enemy closer to yourself. And then last but not least, we have the F skill, which is basically the same move while you have your domain open or closed. You throw your dagger towards your current mouse position and teleport straight to it. But if you land your F move, it's a different story. Once you land your F move, you start cutting up your enemy as soon as your dagger lands on them. Keep it right now.
Olha, esse F vai ser bem pra tudo.
Yes, sir. Alright, and now for the most important part of the Control Rework.
Okay,
The Z
agora é hora
move.
da
Tap the Z move to open your gigantic domain.
Uou!
And peep the visuals on it. It looks so much better than before. The upgrade is insane.
Nossa,
And
tá
then by
muito
holding the
bonito
Z move,
essa
you can
área.
close it as well. And once you have your domain open, the
se
real
você
fun is
segurar,
going to
ela
start.
fica
You have
maior,
two different
igual
modes you gain
antiga.
access to. One is the hands mode and one is the daggers mode. The
Mano,
hands mode
olha
purpose
como
is for
isso aqui,
creating
pera.
and controlling the battle.
Ele falou que tem o modo de mãos e o modo de faca. Da faquinha lá. Gente, o que é isso?
Battlefield. Y'all are gonna see it once I showcase it. And meanwhile, the dagger mode is meant for cutting and execution.
O
And to
modo
switch
da
between the
faca
modes,
serve
you have
pra
to tap the
cortar
Z
as
ability
coisas
while
e
you're inside of
executar.
your domain, which is also indicated by some special VFX, as you can see. All right, and while you're inside of your own domain,
Okay,
all your
então, se tiver
movement-related
dentro do
animations
domínio,
are changed as well.
as
So keep the idle
animações
animation right now.
mudam.
It's looking mad clean.
Olha,
The
você anda
dashes are mad fire too. They
flutuando,
got changed as well. And
o
the
dash
jump
tá
animation looks fire
o pulo
too.
tá
Not
maior.
only that, but
O
your
pulo tá
flash step
claramente
also has a
maior.
cool feature now. Whenever you flash step, the location you land at will spawn a pillar right below you. That's gonna launch you straight in the air for extra movement. Yes, sir. All right, so just so you guys know, just like the old Control Fruit, a lot of the crazier buildings on C3 can't be cut up. The Blox's devs are waiting on the new Roblox tools that are gonna allow them to make the cutting on the fruit even more crazy sometime next year. For now, I'm only showing off the cutting this fruit has to offer on the Sea Castle. But when Roblox releases their new tools, the devs can expand the cutting and make this fruit even crazier. Let's get into the M1s now for the dagger mode. By swiping your mouse, you're gonna cause a massive slash spanning over the entire screen. You can either hold it or quickly slash too. And then once you cut in the object, it's gonna make it blow, and you can cut it into even more tiny pieces afterwards. Really fun. And you can also catch other players lacking inside of your domain by just slashing them with the M1s as well. Next up is the X move. Once you land it, you do a crazy combo. And I mean, it's actually crazy. Look at it right now. It looks peak.
Não, que clique apelão. Deu pra ver ali que o clique tava dando uns 1000 de dano. Pelo que deu pra ver. Gente, que clique apelão.
Yes, sir. Now for the C move. You basically release a barrage of 3 slashes towards your mouse position. If you spread out your slashes, you create a multitude of AoE slashes. But if you use them all in the same position, the slashes expand into a massive AoE. Just like you can see right here. And that was just a dagger mode. We still have to showcase the half mode right now. Alright, so let's start off with the M1. By tapping M1, you create giant cubes. And the more you tap, the more you create. And by holding the M1, you increase the size of the cubes you spawn in. You can either throw them one by one or all at once. It don't matter. Alright, so next up we have the X move. You send a powerful shockwave in front of you. If you hit an enemy with it though, you start piecing them up with a bunch of boulders and slam them towards the ground afterwards. But if you didn't hit anybody with it, don't worry about it. You still throw a bunch of boulders at your current mouse position that do a lot of damage. Next up we do have the C move, which is also really cool. Once you press it, you pull down the hexagons from your domain's walls and launch them towards your mouse position. You do a good bit of damage too, and it looks sick. Here's some other cool features this fruit has. Once you have your domain open, you can walk on water, dash on water, it doesn't matter. If you leave your domain, you can also bring your domain with you. And once you leave your domain and you tap Z outside of it, your domain goes to your current position. Tell me that's not fire. Next up, we got the V move. I don't really gotta explain this one since it's very similar to the previous version. However, it did get a crazy visual upgrade. Just look at how sick it looks. I definitely do not want to get hit by this move whatsoever because the devs, I don't know, they were going crazy with this move. Now, if you hold the V move, it's a whole different story because it triggers this insane cinematic right here. Go peep it right now. Go peep it. Yo. Every time I see the cinematic, I get real hype. Oh my god.
É aquele negócio que o cara no trailer usou. Ele botou geral ao meio.
Yo, oh my god. Yo, the devs really cooked with this cinematic right here. Holy. And yeah, that pretty much sums up.
Mano, não tem condição trem desses, não. O boss vai estar insano. Tipo, olha essa fruta. No PVP vai ser tipo quando a Dragon Aggravity teve rework. Vai ser o terror do PVP. Nossa.
The crazy new Control Rework. It has so many new abilities, so many things to do, and it's overall just a banger top tier fruit. I really had a blast testing out all the new abilities. The fruit was extremely fun to use as well, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on it. I want to see nothing but W's, straight up W's in the chat for this fruit. And let me know what your favorite new feature is in the comment section down below. The Control Rework was extremely hype, but we also have another crazy feature coming to the game.
Ele falou que tem outra coisa incrível indo pro jogo.
Bloxfruits is now introducing an all-new dungeon system, which is a new
Como é que
PvE experience
dungeon?
similar to raids that can be played with up to 4 players. Your goal is to clear multiple floors of enemies and bosses to gain access to the all-new trinket equipment system, which I'm going to explain later on. Players will gain access to the dungeons through the dungeon realm, which is basically a hub location that can be accessed in C2 or 3. Or you can just access the dungeons through the new realm teleporter in the server browser that you can see right here. And similar to the raids, you're going to have to be level 1100 or above to join them. Once you get your squad ready, you can hop in and get started. Just make sure you're prepared because it's going to be a lot throwing hands. I mean a lot. Now for the cool part. After you clear each floor, you're going to roll for special buffs that power up your characters in a special way. And these buffs are fully randomized every time you play, which is going to make every run extremely fun. Keep in mind that bosses spawn every 5 floors and they're not a joke. These bosses did not come to mess around. After you clear the dungeon, you can get access to the new trinket accessories, which are going to buff your stats and add cool extra modifiers to your builds. You can have 2 of them equipped at the same time using the new build menu. This menu summarizes all the buffs the player currently has equipped, so you no longer have to use the nerd NPC to find out what accessories or trinkets do. They each have 3 core attributes, which are base stats, grade, and modifiers. Each trinket has a base stat bonus players receive for having the item equipped. The grade of the trinket determines how strong of a stat bonus is given, and the modifiers are extra bonus effects that the trinket provides for the player outside of the base stats. And these stats are rare and more difficult to acquire. And here are some of the following actions that you can do with the trinkets. You can fuse trinkets together to increase their grade and make them more
Você pode
powerful.
fundir eles. Igual a máquina de fusão pra fundir.
And you can also reforge your modifications by spending data to reroll their properties. However, this can only be done with grade 3 or higher trinkets. You can also scrap your trinkets in exchange for some data. Overall, these trinkets are a very sick addition to the game. Let me know your thoughts on them in the comment section down below and spam them W's, you feel me? Alright, and next up we have something for the mobile players that should improve your gameplay experience by a lot. And I'm talking about
Novidades para os jogadores mobiles. Ó, gente, quem for mobile aí já fica atento nessa parte aí, então.
by a lot. These include a new modern control system that will be added and can be selected from the new settings gear menu if a player is detected playing on a mobile device. One of the cool things is that it allows for you to quick cast your abilities when selected, and your player will be placed in shift lock view from now on. As you guys can see, the top bar also got redesigned for ease of access. Overall, a W change, and I hope you mobile players will enjoy them as well. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to come back on Christmas, December 25th for our winter gacha and the hourly free fruit event. I'll see you then.
Isso aqui eu acho que é uma skin pra Dragon. Claramente pela silhueta é uma skin pra Dragon. Pro evento de Natal.
Peace.
Oi? O quê? Vai ser lançado dia 23? Em vez de dia 25? Oh, bom, vai ser depois de amanhã! Que massa! Gente, que bom que eles adiantaram 2 dias. Gostei. Então é isso, gente. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Se tiverem gostado, deixa o like, se inscrevam no canal e hypem o vídeo, que eu não sei nem como é que faz para hypar, mas vocês devem saber. Então hypem o vídeo, deixem seus likes e se inscrevam no canal. É tudo isso no vídeo de hoje. Falou!